Hi, and welcome to our St. Patty's Day edition of Panther Tales. I'm Hattie Rogers.
And I'm Kaylee Kilkenny. Speaking of St. Patty's Day, I sure do love me some Irish potatoes.
Me too. In our first segment, Gabby Wolk, Steph Kranick, and Marta Pinkowski show us how to make the delicious holiday treat.
St. Patrick's Day, celebrated on March 17th, is often celebrated by eating Irish potatoes.
The potato came to Ireland in 1589. In 1845, a great famine began, making the potato very important.
Despite its name, the Irish potato is not from Ireland. Instead, it is a Philadelphia tradition.
Surprisingly, the Irish potato does not contain potatoes.
Instead, it is made of coconut cream rolled in cinnamon.
Both were very delish, but I think I'd have to say that A was store-bought and B was homemade, and my favorite was B.
I would have to say that Irish potatoes are definitely one of my favorite seasonal foods, and in this taste testing sample extravaganza, A was definitely Orion's store-bought and B were Gabby's homemade masterpiece. In my opinion, Gabby's were so much better than the store-bought. Way to go, Gab.
Well, I can't wait to make those and bring them as a snack to the parade this weekend.
I'm with you on that. So, since we're on the topic of St. Patty's Day, we might as well figure out what everybody else thinks about it.
Of course, I hope all good things. And this St. Patty's Day student on the street, Maureen Rankin, Melissa Sopola, and Emily Jardell tell us all there is to know about my favorite holiday.
Yes, I'm 25% Irish.
I am 50% Irish.
I'm 75% Irish.
I'm 50% Irish.
I am 99.9% Irish.
Irish dance up until like 6th grade. It was really fun, and I would go down to the parade and dance.
I do not, but I always wanted to, and I like to pretend that I do.
I Irish danced from 1st to 8th grade, and I don't do it anymore, but I've placed in a lot of dances, and I really miss it.
I can if you want me to. I took Irish dancing for one day, and then I quit when I was younger.
I think I am going to the parade this year. It'll be my first time going.
I wish I could have gone, but I had basketball.
I love going to the parade and wearing green because it brings out my eyes.
I wish they served corn and potatoes at the parade. Every St. Patrick's Day, my dad dresses in all green and embarrasses me because he walks around like that.
My whole family has a big party because my birthday's a week after St. Patrick's Day and my cousin's is a week before, so we all just hang out. My family's really big on Irish stuff, so there's always a lot of Irish music playing, and we all make Irish potatoes, and my dad always has shows, so we go to those a lot.
My favorite thing about St. Patrick's Day is going down to the parade and celebrating my heritage with my friends and family.
I like eating Irish potatoes.
Well, one of my favorite St. Patrick's Day traditions is going to the parade.
Oh, that's so much fun. So, in the spirit of St. Patrick's Day, we have a special expose as told by Gingers.
Megan Gessner, Caitlin McGregor, and Ashley Carey show us what it's like to be a redhead.
With St. Patrick's Day quickly approaching, everyone will be wearing green and wishing they had red hair. In honor of the Irish holiday, we interviewed some redhead students about their thoughts on their unique hair color.
Yes.
I'm 50% Irish.
I'm 95% Irish.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, I get it from my dad.
Yes, everyone except for my dad.
No.
Me and all of my 7 siblings have red hair.
Jessica Chastain from the girl from Zero Dark 30.
Brittany Snow from Pitch Perfect.
Ariana Grande, even though her hair is fake.
My favorite redhead celebrity is probably Ed Sheeran, Ron Weasley, Emma Stone, and Ariel.
Emma Turnbuck.
Well, I highlighted it once, but I would never fully dye it.
Nah, perhaps not.
No.
No, I would never dye my hair.
I used to, but now I think it's a term of endearment. No.
No.
Why do I always get redhead? Does this look red to you? I am not a redhead. No, I don't find the term ginger offensive. I think it's, like, embrace it. Rock my red hair, yeah. Well, I'll go to the parade, and then I'll eat a lot of potatoes.
I'll also be going to the parade and then probably have a big family party.
I will also be going to the parade and I will be dressed in all green.
Wow, it sure must be fun to be a redhead.
I know. Did you know only 2% of the population has red hair?
Whoa, that is crazy. So our next segment discusses a favorite topic of our SBA upperclassmen, prom. And with prom comes promposals.
Lindsay Creeder, Julie Blackman, and Shannon Moffat show us some of the adorable ways our girls have been promposed to.
With the prom quickly approaching, we are all searching for that perfect prom date. We went around Bazos to ask how their promposal went.
Well, I didn't have much to work with, and I was on a tight time period, so I found what I had in my house. Yes, I had a whole pack of gummy bears, so I made a sign that said, "Anthony, prom without you would be unbearable. Will you go to prom with me?"
Pauline, I hear you asked a fox to prom. Care to share?
He's not a fox, Lindsay. His name is just Nick Fox. So I went to his house with a big box, and inside the box was packaging peanuts. And when he took out all the packaging peanuts, there was a little piece of paper that said, "Prom would be nutty with you." And the background music was, "What does the fox say?" He said yes.
I asked my prom date for the prom by going to his work and finding his car and putting a sign on it that said, "I'm stuck on you, will you go to prom?" And I saran wrapped his car, so this and was stuck to the car, and then, so it's kind of like a prank and a promposal in one, but I went with my friends, and we popped out, and we're like, "Hey," and yeah, people weren't sure if I should, because it was his parents' car, but it all worked out in the end, they were all happy.
My boyfriend Rose crew, and I made a poster with all these crew puns on it, and it asked him to prom at the same time. And then I built a snowman and made a snowman hold the poster. And when he pulled up, he saw it, and I just asked him to prom then. So.
All right, so Annie over here asked her good friend Bobby Hopkins to prom by surprising him at the Glenside train station after he got off the train from coming home from school. Her and a few friends wore t-shirts that spelled out prom, and he was so surprised and said yes right away. The end.
My boyfriend bought me a softball Pandora charm, and inside the box it said prom.
Picture of myself with a sign in front of the Big Ben when I was in London, and it said, "It's about time that I asked you to prom." And he said yes, of course. Look at me.
All right, I got asked to prom by my friend Anthony. He came to, after we won district, he came to Molly's house and was in a banana costume and held a sign and said, "I'd be bananas or go bananas if you'd go to prom with me."
Kate was down the shore for a polar bear plunge in Sea Isle, and Brian told her to come to 69th and Pleasure and come onto the beach, and he had prom written in the sand, and he gave her cinnamon buns and roses.
My pen pal sent me a letter for my birthday with the 18 reasons why he cares about me. And in the end, I had to take the first letter of each letter and write out, will you go to prom with me? And I said yes.
Okay, so I was hanging out with my friends, and we all got Chinese food. And my one friend from first grade gave me a fortune cookie, and inside the slip said prom, ?
For prom, I asked my date with a big sign and a box of donuts to go along with it, and it said, I do not want to go to prom with anyone but you.
I've been wanting to ask you something for a really long time. Will you go to prom with me?
Well, that was pretty adorable. Wouldn't you say so, Kaylee?
I couldn't agree more. Well, that just about wraps up this episode of Panther Tales. I'm Kaylee Kilkenny.
And I'm Abby Rogers.
See you next time, and stay lucky, Basils.